My beloved child, there is a silence around you that not everyone understands. Someone close enough to observe your journey has recently discovered something they never expected, and that discovery has changed the way they look at you. They keep replaying small moments in their mind, trying to connect details they ignored before, and every answer leads them back to the same realization. They want to ask you about it, yet something inside them tells them to wait because they are afraid your answer will confirm everything they have begun to believe. Don't skip, because every moment from here reveals another piece of this hidden picture. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth is not loud, yet it carries a weight that cannot be ignored. They noticed that while others became distracted, you remained steady. They noticed that while circumstances kept changing, your direction stayed clear. That quiet consistency became impossible for them to overlook, and now they wonder whether there has always been something special about your path that they simply failed to recognize. There is another reason they remain silent, and it is even more surprising. What they discovered was not a secret you tried to hide. It was something revealed through your actions, your patience, and the calm way you continued moving forward without needing recognition. They expected disappointment to stop you, yet you kept growing. They expected obstacles to change your character, yet your kindness remained the same. Every unexpected step you took forced them to rethink the story they had created about you. Now they are standing between curiosity and hesitation, unsure whether they should finally ask the question that has been filling their thoughts. Don't skip now, because the next part uncovers why this realization feels so personal to them. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it may explain why certain conversations suddenly feel different than they did before. The most remarkable part is still hidden beneath the surface. This person's greatest fear is not hearing your answer. Their greatest fear is realizing they underestimated you from the very beginning. They understand that once the truth is spoken, they can never return to the old way of seeing you again. That is why every conversation feels incomplete, every glance seems longer than usual, and every opportunity to speak turns into another moment of quiet observation. They are gathering courage while you continue walking your path without needing to prove anything. The longer they wait, the clearer everything becomes, and soon the silence they have been protecting will no longer be strong enough to hold back the question they have wanted to ask all along. Don't skip what comes next, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter reveals what finally pushes them to speak. The distance between you and this person is no longer measured by words. It is measured by everything they have been unable to say. Every time they come close, they feel that the moment has arrived, but then they notice another detail that leaves them even more uncertain. They have seen small signs that keep confirming what they discovered, and each sign makes their curiosity even stronger. They are beginning to understand that your greatest strength has never been something you announced. It quietly revealed itself through consistency, through the way you handled every season without losing yourself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because what they uncovered is becoming impossible for them to ignore. There was one unexpected moment that changed everything for them. It was not a dramatic event or a loud announcement. It was a simple situation where your true character became impossible to hide. While everyone else focused on appearances, they noticed the decisions you made when no reward was guaranteed. That single observation forced them to question every opinion they had ever formed about you. Since that day, they have been collecting memories, replaying conversations, and realizing that the clues had always been there. They simply were not paying attention before. Now every memory points toward the same conclusion, and they are wondering how they missed something so obvious. Don't skip, because every second brings you closer to the moment they can no longer keep silent. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The reason they hesitate is more emotional than logical. They fear that once they ask their question, they will have to admit they were completely mistaken about you. They know that your answer could reshape everything they believed, and that truth carries more weight than they expected. Until that conversation happens, they continue watching from a distance, searching for one final confirmation that what they discovered is real. They are much closer to speaking than you realize, and the next chapter reveals the final piece that gives them the courage to step forward and ask the question they have been carrying in silence. Something has shifted inside this person, and they can no longer pretend that nothing has changed. The discovery they made continues to follow them into every quiet moment, making it impossible to look at you the same way again. They thought time would erase their curiosity, but instead it has only grown stronger. Every new interaction seems to reveal another small detail that fits perfectly with what they already know. It feels like a puzzle completing itself without anyone forcing the pieces together. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the final missing piece is closer than either of you realizes. What surprises them most is how naturally everything happened. There was no dramatic announcement, no shocking confession, and no obvious sign that demanded attention. The truth revealed itself through ordinary moments that most people would have ignored. They noticed the respect others quietly began showing you. They noticed how opportunities seemed to appear after your patient efforts instead of through luck. They noticed that people who once overlooked you now listened more carefully whenever you spoke. Those observations created a question they cannot answer on their own, and that unanswered question keeps returning every single day. They want to hear your perspective because they believe only you can explain what they have finally understood. Now they stand at the edge of a conversation that feels more important than they expected. They know that once they ask what they have been holding inside, there will be no pretending that nothing has changed. The silence that protected their uncertainty is becoming weaker, while their desire for the truth becomes stronger with every passing day. Soon they will realize that waiting any longer serves no purpose, and when that moment arrives, the words they have been afraid to speak will finally come out. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and what happens next will reveal why this conversation has the power to change the way both of you see the future. A quiet turning point is already unfolding, even if neither of you has spoken about it yet. This person has reached the stage where observation is no longer enough. They have watched, reflected, and connected every detail they could find, but one final answer is still missing. That missing answer can only come from you. They keep imagining how the conversation will begin, searching for the perfect words that will not sound awkward or uncertain. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next step is no longer about discovering the truth. It is about having the courage to acknowledge it. The more they think about what they found, the more they realize it explains so many moments from the past. Situations that once seemed ordinary suddenly carry a completely different meaning. They remember times when you remained calm while others reacted too quickly. They remember moments when you encouraged people without expecting anything in return. They remember how you continued moving forward even when nobody seemed to notice your efforts. Those memories have become impossible to dismiss. What once looked like coincidence now feels like a pattern that has existed all along. They are beginning to understand that your quiet determination has always been your greatest strength, and recognizing it has completely changed their perspective. Now the silence feels heavier than ever before. Every time they see you, they feel that this could finally be the day they ask the question that has been living in their thoughts. They know the answer may confirm everything they have discovered, and that possibility no longer frightens them as much as remaining silent does. They have reached the point where curiosity is stronger than hesitation, and respect is stronger than doubt. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the conversation they have been postponing is closer than ever, and when it finally happens, it will open the door to a completely new chapter that neither of you expected. What they still do not understand is that the answer they are searching for has never been hidden behind extraordinary events. It has always been present in the small choices you made every single day. They are beginning to realize that true strength is often quiet, and that genuine growth rarely announces itself. That realization has left them speechless because it challenges everything they once believed. They no longer see you through old assumptions. They see someone whose journey has been unfolding with purpose, one step at a time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because their next decision will surprise even them. There is one final detail they keep returning to in their mind. They remember a conversation that seemed ordinary at the time, yet now every word feels different. They replay your expressions, your calm confidence, and the way you never tried to convince anyone to believe in you. That memory has become the missing link connecting every clue they have collected. Suddenly, everything makes sense. They understand why certain opportunities seem to find you, why people gradually began trusting you, and why your presence quietly changed the atmosphere wherever you went. The discovery has become impossible to deny, and it has given them a new level of respect they never expected to feel. Now the waiting is almost over. This person knows they cannot carry this question forever, because every passing day makes it stronger instead of weaker. They have finally accepted that the only way forward is through an honest conversation. The moment they gather enough courage, they will step forward without hesitation, ready to ask what they have been holding inside for so long. When that moment arrives, they will discover that the truth they feared was never meant to create distance. It was meant to bring clarity, understanding, and a completely new beginning. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter begins with the very first words they finally choose to say. The moment is closer than either of you realizes. This person has stopped searching for more evidence because they already have enough to convince themselves that what they discovered is real. Now they are searching for confidence instead. Every day they tell themselves they will finally speak, yet when the opportunity appears, they pause for just a second too long. That hesitation is not caused by doubt about you. It comes from wondering how much their own perspective will change after hearing your response. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because what follows is the beginning of a conversation they will remember for a very long time. They have also begun noticing something unexpected within themselves. Instead of focusing only on what they found out about you, they have started reflecting on their own journey. Your quiet example has encouraged them to look at life differently. They are becoming more patient, more thoughtful, and more willing to appreciate the things they once ignored. Without realizing it, your consistency has influenced them in ways they never imagined possible. That realization is perhaps the greatest surprise of all. They thought they were simply observing your story, but somewhere along the way, your story quietly began changing theirs as well. Soon the silence will no longer feel necessary. The question they have protected for so long will finally become words, and those words will carry honesty instead of uncertainty. They will no longer wonder whether they should ask. They will simply decide that the truth is worth hearing. When that happens, both of you will recognize that this was never about secrets or hidden mysteries. It was about seeing someone clearly for the first time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because once this conversation begins, the next chapter will reveal an opportunity that neither of you expected to find, yet both of you will recognize the moment it arrives. The opportunity begins to reveal itself in the smallest ways. This person starts finding reasons to be near you, not because they have another mystery to solve, but because they want to understand the person behind everything they discovered. They are paying attention to your words more carefully than ever before. Even simple conversations now carry a deeper meaning for them because every sentence helps them see another side of you that they had overlooked. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because this quiet change is leading toward a moment neither of you planned. One unexpected encounter will make everything feel different. It will seem like an ordinary conversation, yet both of you will notice that the atmosphere has changed. The hesitation that once filled every silent pause will slowly disappear. Instead of wondering what to say, they will begin speaking honestly. Instead of hiding their thoughts, they will finally admit that discovering the truth about your character changed their entire perspective. They will tell you that they spent far longer observing than speaking because they wanted to be certain before reaching any conclusion. That honesty will create a level of trust that has never existed between you before. As the conversation comes to an end, they will realize that the answer they searched for was never meant to impress them. It was meant to remind them that genuine strength is built quietly over time. They will walk away with a new respect for your journey, while you will understand why their attitude has changed so noticeably. From that day forward, every interaction will carry a different energy because the uncertainty has finally been replaced with clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter uncovers what this person chooses to do after finally revealing everything they have been holding inside.